Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, and our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at Bleak Inlet, outside of the worker cabins, right here on the ocean. We've got the broken lighthouse in the distance. I'm hoping to check it out tomorrow. We just finished up a fishing, round of fishing there at the fishing hut, where we were able to get quite a few fish. But as you can see, we're exhausted, and the night is almost actually over. So I think we're going to head inside, get some sleep, and get a fresh start. Well, it's not going to be morning, is it? It's going to be probably afternoon by the time we wake up and get going. But at any rate, we do need to get some sleep. So there's a bed right here. Let's get a drink first. We should have enough calories to make it through the night pretty easily. Now, we are suffering from the onset of scurvy.
Too much stuff to carry.
So I'm hoping that when we get the fish cooked up, I can actually kind of help with that whole aspect. Let's go for, I'm going to do 8 hours of sleep. I don't want to sleep too long. So just get enough sleep that we have some energy. We can do some exploring. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. We've survived 146 days. Pretty impressive. We're down to 0.79 liters of water. However, I think we do we leave some on the counter here?
I've been so hungry in my life.
Yeah. Left some on the counter. Take a little bit of that. Okay, so let's check the time. It's almost noon. We actually have a good bit of energy considering how late we were up. Now we are kind of heavy. I'm going to leave some loot here, I think. What do we want to leave behind? I'm going to leave some books. I'm going to sort by weight. We're going to take the rifle with us because we are in bear territory. We'll leave the extra gun here. All the stump remover stuff. Oh, I forgot to drop those before we went to sleep. And why am I carrying them? I actually thought I'd already dropped them, but we must have picked them up for some reason. There we go. Lightweight. We'll drop the metal. What else am I carrying? We could drop. I could drop the extra fuel for now. Okay. Well, at least we're lightweight. I think we're ready to head out. I don't know when I'll cook the fish. Need to do it at some point, but I'd really like to go check out this lighthouse. Got a nice day today. Let's get our gun out just in case the bear decides to pay us a visit. He usually comes through this little area right here, so I'm actually surprised we haven't seen him. Anyway, let's make our way across the ice. Go check out the lighthouse. Looks a lot better in the daytime. There might be a wolf out there. I see something on the ice right there. Not quite sure what that is. Could just be rock or something. I don't know. I've got another fishing hut off to the side here. And then we'll make our way up the island. That poor lighthouse has seen better days for sure. Looks like the top is missing. And how in the heck did that happen? Is that from the earthquake activity, maybe? I can't imagine there was a wave big enough to smash that. I suppose it could happen. We are a little bit on the cold side, even though it's past noon. It is past noon, right? No, it's just a little before noon. But still, it should be the warmest time of day. Let's go see if there's anything in the fishing hut, and then we'll make our way up the hill. Looks like I can see a deer there. It's possible there's something in here. So for today, I would like to make our way to the workers, what is that, the factory. It's got some 0% conditioned pork and beans. I might actually eat those since they're low condition. If we cook them, though, we get a little bit of...
I could use this.
A little bit of a calorie bonus. Doesn't make it taste any better, though. Those are 78%, so that's good. Got some ruined soda. Could probably drink that. So let's take a look at our food here. So we'll drink the ruined soda. I'd like to use the bad quality stuff first. Just because if I accidentally put it in a container, it's going to disappear. So we do get a little bit of vitamin C from this. You know, I'm just going to eat it. Let's smash it open. Actually, I guess we're using a knife. We'll eat this. Gives us a little bit of breakfast. And we can drink some water. Let's stop right about there. Okay. Just in case we need to heat up a tea and use it. Okay, I don't think there's predators on this island, but just in case, we're going to get out the gun. I'm curious if there's any loot. If we do like beachcombing here. I don't see anything right now, but maybe once we're higher up near the top of the lighthouse, we might be able to see if there's any loot along the beach. Is it still considered a beach if it's all ice? Grab a maple. There's probably rabbits on this little island. Yeah, I've got some good visibility today. You can see the factory. There's something right there. I'll have to check out what that is. That might be beach loot. Kind of looks like a suitcase from here. Might have some good clothing in there. Last time we went beachcombing, you guys remember we found some combat pants in there. Which is like really top tier, high quality loot. So, might be worth checking out. Kind of slushy ocean waves coming in. Frothy with ice chunks and stuff like that. Alright, you poor little lighthouse. Fallen lighthouse. What happened to you? I'm gonna look over here real quick. See if there's any rose hips or something like that. We are low on vitamin C. Rose hips are gonna help. There's not much going on. Ooh, got some sewing kit. Dusting sulfur. Ooh, that actually is going to be really good for leveling up our gunsmithing. Is there something under here? Might just be junk. Ooh, I'm actually stuck, guys. There we go. Let's make sure we check in the windows. There can be loot sometimes in those windows. Guess we can put away our gun. Got some cedar. Alright, watch your head. This looks like a good place to map. Not a good place to walk off the edge though. Okay, we're gonna take advantage of the altitude here. Let's do some mapping. Nice. Okay, let's check the beach really quick. Nothing over there. I did see that suitcase in the distance. Okay, let's go check it out. Whoa, whoa, it's pushing me off the edge. Something weird's happening. Okay, don't fall, don't fall. Ooh, by the way, was there any loot in here? No, I didn't see any. Watch your head. Okay, let's go check out whatever's on the beach over there. Could be something good. Can we get down over here? A little bit of a drop. There we go. Oh gosh, quit jumping. Let's get down. Alright. So there is the radio tower that we were at yesterday. On the other side of that, we do have the cougar. We may have to contend with that cougar sooner than later. And then at the factory, I imagine there's going to be more timberwolves. Not exactly my favorite. I think I'd almost rather deal with the cougar than with the timberwolves. As long as we have a gun or a bow or something.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Okay. Not bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up, back up, back. Oh, I got stuck. Guys, that was so close. I totally got stuck on that trunk. Oh, okay.
Something's got to go.
Just about had instant hypothermia there. That would not be good. Okay, back into bear territory. We're getting the gun out. I really don't know where this guy is. I mean, I guess that's good. I kind of prefer to know where he is, though. Alright, I want to make my way over to the factory. I think that's our next stop. And then we will do some exploring on that side of the map. Possibly coming out into Forlorn Muskeg. I don't know. Okay, we got a little bit of loot here. By the way, do I have my crampons on? I do. That's probably what saved me. Got a few items. Broken arrow. Okay. Ooh, and a real arrow. No, another broken arrow. And cattails. Is there anything else? I mean, those are all good items. Especially because the cattails have vitamin C, and none of these plants here, they look like cattail plants, but because this is salt water, there's not going to be any cattails here. Which is kind of weird. The cattails washed up, but yet there's no cattails. Alright, wind has kicked in. Still no sign of the bear. Okay, we're going to figure out... should we make a fire and cook some of this fish? And I think we probably should. Let's grab this fish. By the way, did we finish this? Yes, we did. Okay, I'm going to take that. We'll use it for fire inside. I believe there's a fireplace.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Right? I'm pretty sure there's a fireplace in here. Yes, we've got a fireplace. Let's get a torch out. Looks like this is our last torch. We're still not level 5 fire starting, but I think we're very close. Seems like any day now we'll get level 5. And the list of skills we are mastering is growing constantly. The longer we spend in this world. Okay, let's add some fuel. Do have a few sticks. Reclaimed wood. I'll save the cedar. We'll probably end up using it, but anyway, let's place our pot. We're going to place the biggest fish. It's going to be the fresh coho salmon. Let's cook that. 36 minutes. $13 on that guy. Okay. So one of our fishing lures got broken in the last episode.
Might have to drop some gear.
Oh yeah, let's drop that. Which fishing lure broke? So we have we got the feather one and the wire one. So next time we get some acorns, we probably need to try to craft another fishing lure to replace that one. Those ones are, my understanding is they're pretty good for catching some of the more rare fish. Alright, I'm just going to pass time, start eating this, getting some vitamin C as well as calories. He looks pretty happy in there, doesn't he? It's almost like he's in a hot tub with his feet kicked up. Okay, 18 minutes. Let's pass some time here. Let's make sure I have plenty of fuel on the fire. Oh, that's a big one, yeah. Filled this right up. And we have a little bit left over. That was a big fish. Okay, we're going to have to put him outside along with these other fish once they're done, I think. Okay, last fish, 26 minutes. We can pull just a couple torches. They are really handy to have if we have to deal with the wolves, as you guys know. Which I believe we are, because we're heading over that way. Let's make sure we have some good torches. I'm going to add the book that we finished. That was the Small Arms Handbook. I'm really not getting super good torches here. No, these are bad quality. We do have more cedar here, don't we? Yeah, these are not good torches. Alright. Let's see what our torch situation is like. In fact, I'm going to come over here so we can drop them in the corner. Sort by condition. So we actually did get a couple. We got a couple good ones. Let's harvest these broken arrows. It's going to reduce our weight situation. Okay, nice. Let's see. That one is finished, right? That is finished. Okay, I think we're good to go. We just have to drop... Let's go outside and drop this meat. I also want to put a mark on the cabin that we've got some loot in here, because we are leaving a little bit of loot behind, like those
Pack
knives.
is getting kind of heavy.
Let's drop the meat here. Let's put a mark on the cabin. Let's put it over here. Okay, nice. Looks like we never did map over here. And our torch blew out. Okay, I'm going to map from here. There we go. Cannery workers' residences. And we got the fishing hut. Be nice if the fishing hut showed up over here by the lighthouse. Okay, good. We got the mark on the building. Okay, so we're going to take the saplings with us. I'll probably take the metal. Lantern fuel. That is really good for trading. Okay, do we... You know, let's just go category by category. By the way, I'm going to drop the cedar over here. We don't need all that cedar. Drop the reclaimed wood.
I need to drop something.
I might... You know what? Let's take one cedar wood. I just have a feeling we're going to have to get a fire started when we deal with the wolves. Okay, we're going to take the books with us. If anything, I might even try to just read them here. It'd be kind of nice to finish them here. We can leave them behind. We do have a nice food supply with those fish. As far as medical goes, we're good there. We could, you know what, let's leave these behind. Extra clothing. Yeah, we don't need the pea coat. That pea coat is heavy as well. We were gonna... Oh, we already dropped some food. That's right. We already left some food on the table. As far as tools go, we do want to take the gun with us. I may actually take all these, so we can fix them up and get some leveled up machining skills. Does that make sense? Okay, I think we're good. 51 weight. I mean, it's not ideal, but we're kind of serving as a pack mule at the moment, carrying all this loot. Okay, I have a feeling we're going to have plenty of food. When we get to the cannery, we'll probably find a bunch of food. So we'll leave this here. And I think we're ready to go. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Okay, I'm not a fan of the wind right now. So we've got a deer in the little marsh area. Got a deer hanging out over there. So I wonder if that bear has moved on to other parts of the map. You know, like if he no longer comes around here. I know that that is changed from time to time, let's say. And I'm not exactly aware of what all the changes are when they happen. And it's kind of fun that way, though. It kind of surprises you when you come around a hill when you weren't expecting to see an animal there, and all of a sudden you're face to face with a moose or a bear. It's a little awkward. Don't know what to say. You know. Anyways, we've got a bridge up here with some cars on it. I don't know of any other things to search as far as straight ahead. Like in this area, I think there can be like a little secret passageway, I think, over there, but I don't know of any like buildings to search. I'll get a little closer. I can look over the edge. I think there's like a little marsh. It's like a parking lot. Oh wait, what is that? I've got a deer over there. Okay. Ooh, we've got a storm coming, guys. Very windy. And it's blowing from the direction we are wanting to go. Of course. Guess it's not really a storm so much as just really windy. Okay, we'll look over the edge here. Check out the truck. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the wind. It's probably one of my least favorite parts of the game. It just really slows you down. I mean, I can't blame it though.
Ah, someone's stash.
Is there anything in the truck? See anything. Okay, let's try to get close to this rock. See if we can get some wind protection here. Maybe a little bit. So there must have been an earthquake here. Broke up the road. People just abandoned their vehicles. There can be loot in the back of the truck sometimes.
Is it food or?
Got a rifle cartridge. It's a good find. No batteries. So we might need batteries in order to make bullets. I just had a flashback. Just had a flashback to when I was on a bridge with cars and a bear was coming and I tried to get in the car to escape. And I couldn't open the doors. That was a nightmare. Then the bear attacked me and was ripping at my clothes. Chewed off my pants and my shoes.
That'll come in handy.
Come a long way since then. Seemed like forever ago. Got a memento with a key. Key to a lockbox. An old key to a lockbox in Bleak Inlet. Okay. And a message. Ask Sue about Grandpa's fishing kit. Did she have it with her in her truck? Okay, is that where we are? We may have just... we may have just passed that, actually. I'm going to put a spray paint on this. And then we'll see where we are in relation to the truck. Where's the memento hint?
Would drink almost anything about now.
Okay, so we're actually far from that truck. It's going to be closer to the cannery. Now, car battery. What are we going to do with you? I think we need it, guys. We're going to deploy our sled. It's just going to be too heavy to carry all this loot. We're going to deploy.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Put this in there. We can put our hatchet. What else do we want to put in there? I guess we could put guns. We'll keep the rifle. Put the lantern. Put our bedroll. Put. I probably need the pry bar. Put the books. The knives. Oil. Extra bullets. Saplings. I do want to keep one of those flares. It's probably a good idea. Alright. Let's get our gun out. Yeah, I think at the factory, the milling, machining shop, I think we do need the batteries. If we're going to make more bullets. There's a battery in here. Got some chips. Newsprint. And we already checked the trunk. Looks like we've got an overturned truck up ahead. Gosh, where are all the batteries on these? Somebody took it out. It's already been scavenged. It's nice to see that this is a clutch car with stick shift. I like that. Okay, let's go check out this overturned truck. Somebody had a bad day. Hope they made it out safely. Got a few snowflakes, and the wind has changed direction right into our face. Alright, I'm going to drop the sled here. Let's go inside. Nothing, right? It's all gone. Looters probably took it. Okay, we got a full-on storm coming. The sky just got dark. Makes me think it's going to be a bad one. Okay, we got some matches. That's a good find. Take the cloth. Scrawled message. Memento with a survival hint. I left it for you at the very top. Shoot it at midnight so I know you're there, Robin. Okay. Ooh, at the lighthouse. Memento hint. Wow. Do we have to go back there? That's got to be a distress pistol. Sounds pretty valuable, guys. If there's additional flare shells, that's definitely worth going back for. I'm just thinking of how expensive it is to trade with the trader to try to get a single flare shell. So getting a few of them might actually really be good. Okay, we are in timberwolf territory. No doubt they're going to be nearby. Don't see them. They're likely going to see me before I see them. Oh, I do see one. Okay. I do see them. How? Oh man, how are we going to do this? I kind of want to scout ahead. So we can probably go in that building and make a fire, maybe? It might be safe in there. I need to get a fire lit first before I attempt anything. So we are going to need to either shoot them or throw torches at them. And of course I need to go back for our sled.
I'll die if I don't drink something soon.
Alright, I'll give you a drink. I saw we were getting low on water, but you guys know me. I tend to let him suffer. Okay, can we make a fire in this area? Not inside, but we can outside. But the wind is blowing right at us. Let's see if we can get a torch lit. So there's a timberwolf right ahead, guys. Right in the center of our screen. So I am crouched, otherwise he would see us. I need to find a place to make a protected fire. Can I get through here? Oh, come on. I'm going to try to get up against these rocks. Oh, there we go. Torch is out. It's okay, we found extra matches. I might want to shoot these guys to level up our fire starting. He's looking right at me. I'm not going to move. Okay, we are protected here. Oh, come on. Alright, pick up the torch. Get the fire started. Boy, he found me out, right? Must have been following my scent or something. Alright, don't fell this.
Come on.
We're gonna get attacked.
That did it.
Let's get out our gun. Why not? Alright, you gonna come closer? Let's go pick this up. Alright, I need somebody to come over here. I think I missed. Heard the ping on the fence. Problem is they turn and run so quickly. Alright, somebody come over here so I can get a shot at you. Are you up above me? There's one right there. Got some blood. Who's next? I need to wait till I have a good shot. It's kind of tricky because they keep moving. Come on, slow down, guys. Stop running. Ooh, that was bad. Torn clothing. Wow. Alright, what if I'm up here? Can you guys get me up here? Alright, I gotta stop shooting. Wasting bullets. 9 minutes. So this burned out. I mean, the wind swift changed direction. Shoot. Oh, but we broke off the attack, right? No, it's still there. Let's add some fuel anyway.
Something's making me feel tired.
Alright, let's get a gun out again. Got some blood, finally. How about you? You want some? Okay, broke off the attack. Revolver firearm expert. We'll take it. I need to check and see if I was wounded. No wounds, really. Just sprain. We did get some torn clothing, unfortunately. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about our water situation, but, ooh, that's a good torch. We'll have to get a fire started somewhere, and maybe we can even just find some water. Alright, last torch. So we broke off the attack. We actually have some fresh meat now, not too far from...
Night is coming.
It's not too far from where we're going to spend the night, I think. Yeah, those timberwolves are tricky because as soon as you aim at them, they run. I can hear you. Where are you? Let's get our sled and we'll make it back to one of the trailers. We're going to spend the night there. Okay. feel like we've made it to safety, but I won't say that until we actually get into the trailer. Got a lot of exploring to do tomorrow. Okay, where are the trailers? Are they inside? I thought there was a trailer over here. There's one, okay. Might be a wolf right next to us here. They do kind of like to hide behind that fence. Okay, we made it. Let's unload all this gear.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Okay, let's get a lantern out so we can have a look around. Can I light it? There we go. Okay, I do need to drop this heavy battery. Don't want to carry that another second. Alright, somebody's made this into a little home. Look at this. Oh, wow, we have a radio to talk to the trader. That's kind of cool. This is all new since I've been here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Got some work boots. Some books. Polaroids. Yeah, somebody made this their home, it looks like. Cute little fridge. A broom. Some condensed
Hope I can still
milk.
eat this.
Yeah, we could eat that. We'll be all right. Somebody's cup. Got some herbal tea. Oh, that's good.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Got a tin can. Nothing in the container. Nothing under the bed. But we're going to move this container by the door. Let's move the battery. I like to have this right next to the door so I know there's loot in there. Move the battery there. Okay, we can put our lantern out. Inside the container. What do we want to put in there? I'm going to put books for now. And we picked up some extra gloves and boots. I'm not going to put any food in there. I've learned my lesson on that. We can't put the hatchets, or at least one hatchet, extra gun. Trying to think about the machine shop and what we might need for that. Sorry about that. Right here. We can drop these torches here. Sort by condition. We'll just keep 3 with us. Okay, we are exhausted. Before I go to bed though, I might want to get that wolf meat.
Too heavy.
Okay, so we came through here. Timberwolves should leave us alone while I harvest this, but I'm going to crouch down. There's a chance we might get attacked. Wolves scared of flares. Thanks for that. We are a little bit cold, so gotta pay attention to our temperature as we do this. 1 hour to quarter in. Let's do it. Let's bring all of his stuff back to the trailer. We can harvest it from in there. Okay, we're going to deploy our sled here. Wow, our sled is taking a beating. It's already 88%. Is that everything? I think we got it all.
Lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Ah, that's good. Alright. We don't really have to be lightweight. I just need to get all the smelly stuff in there. Okay, we're going to bring this meat back to the trailer, get it harvested up so we have some food for tomorrow. If or when the wind dies, we could make a fire, probably tomorrow. And we might need those torches I saved in order to get the fire going, because we don't really have fuel. Unless we use the coal, of course. I always forget I have coal, because I kind of just treat it as
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I treat it as an emergency item. Okay, we're going to drop the wolf pelt and the guts. Drop that and the guts. And take a step to the side, and we can drop all these. Oh, more guts. Okay. I think we're just ready to go to bed, actually. Where's the bed? Right here? Okay. We've got enough food. Got enough water for tonight. Let's get a drink. We're going to get a nice long sleep. Shoot, guys, I just remembered we have these meat bags. Got the meat bags. Let's use a hunting knife. May as well get these harvested. They do tend to disappear if you don't harvest them pretty quickly. Shouldn't take too long, though. Especially since we're using a knife. Okay, so in the morning, we've got a lot of exploring to do. Gotta really check out this entire factory. But I do want to be well rested for that. I might do 12 hours of sleep. Okay, let's drop this meat outside.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You're going to drop the meat right here. Sort alphabetically. Okay, we can drop the fat over here. Let's put it by the meat. I guess we could do it right here. We'll probably end up making the fire over there tomorrow. Okay. Let's top off our water situation. And then we're going to sleep for 12 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. We've survived 147 days. Let's get a drink. We do need some water.
I could eat anything right now.
So did we get 3 guts, or was it just 2? I guess it was just 2. Okay, we're going to be hungry here pretty soon. I did see we have some very low condition food we could probably eat. Got the condensed milk. We do have some vitamin C from that. Maybe I'll just eat that raw or uncooked. Wonder what knife we're using to cut this open. And that's probably good. I'm kind of anxious to get some exploration done. And I wonder if we'll be talking to the trader. You know, it's not super helpful, in my opinion, to have a radio here, because any trades we do, they're gonna show up way over at the coastal highway, I believe. It's my understanding. Ooh, that is cool though. Can we take this whole thing? Yeah, I got hockey sticks. That'd be fun to bring that back to the Kwanzaa garage. I'll have to remember to take those. Okay, we're gonna get a gun out. Get down low. Okay, my hope is that since we shot the wolves, that hopefully they'll leave us alone today. Nothing behind the trailer. Just cautiously make our way around. So I really don't know where those wolves are. This is their home, you know. This is where they live, and we are invading it. Although I guess technically they invaded it first, right? Because there were already humans here. Okay, I got some boxes on the loading dock. Let's find out what are these crows going on about. Straight ahead. Got a dead body. For some reason that reminds me of the guy that's crawling through the dunes in the desert towards a glass of water, or you know, towards a bottle of water, and they finally reach it and die. Do you think they were like, they crawled like clear across the dock just to get this tin of sardines right here?
I'll be hungry later.
That's what I think. Okay, more crows. They're over there though, so this is a little bit of a maze. We got to work our way up and over and around. Okay, nice. Got some more sardines, some fuel. I guess we should go this way first. We're already here. Can do some exploring. Ooh, more sardines. Guess we're not going to be hurting for food. And I think those guys provide vitamin C. Nice, got some lamp oil.
I think I can use this.
Urban parka. Ooh, flare shell. Got a pry bar. Fuse. Broken stairs. Oh, and there's a backpack. I gotta remember to grab that.
Too much stuff to carry.
If we make it up there, I want to check out the backpack. Okay, we came from there. Looks like the weather's turning bad. A little bit foggy. Nothing in there. We can drop down and explore below us. Oh, really? Alright. Well, let's get a fire started. Let's do one right here. No sticks? I guess all we have is the reclaimed wood. 75% chance of success. That's not good. Looks like I need to put a few more bullets in these guys. Looks like they found me.
Turned out pretty well.
Actually, I could throw this torch at him. Alright, can you guys come around, please? Come all the way around. I'm over here. Oh, there you go. I see you. We hit him. Oh, click, click. Gotta reload. Somebody came in. Okay, let's get... I'm gonna put the gun away so I don't shoot my foot. Gotta grab these. Get the gun out. Oh, my mouse is doing weird things. Sorry, guys. Mouse is doing weird things. Okay, I got 2 wolves right here. Got 1 shot off. Alright, let's get the gun out. I'm gonna reload while I'm thinking about it. Okay, we're out of bullets other than what's already in the gun. Man, sorry guys, my mouse is really doing kind of weird things at the moment. I'll wiggle it a little bit, try to get the kinks out. Okay, can I get a shot off at you guys? I feel like we got some good shots there. Okay, we broke off the attack, and I think I put enough lead in them that they will leave me alone. Got 1 bullet remaining. But we did level up our gun, our revolver, didn't we? Revolver firearm, level 4, almost to level 5. You're efficient and deadly with the revolver. Your shots are clean and effective. Boy, they're not watching me play, are they? Especially in defensive situations. Aim assist minor. Struggle effectiveness increased by 20%. Recoil compensation increased by 50%. And 4 condition per repair action. So we're an expert. I want to look at these other ones. Fire starting. I can't believe we're not level 5 yet. Mending's getting up there. Gunsmithing is a 0, looks like. But man, everything else is coming along pretty nicely. I don't think we need to light a torch with that. We can just let it be. Do need to keep exploring though. So where did we leave off? I think we were right about here, weren't we? I probably should drop down and explore a little bit, but it is a little tricky getting back, I think. Gotta walk around. This, yeah, I don't think we can get up here. Okay, so from here, where do we go? Oh, there's a safe. Let's figure out what's in this thing. I think it's about 24 is the first number. 23? 23-1. 23-2. Okay, let's open it up.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Ooh, nice. That stim is a good find. Okay, so in order to get there, we gotta work our way across the roofs, I think. Let's check out these vehicles. Maybe there's another battery. Something in the back? Sardines. A broom.
pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Got a hat. Okay, that battery. Let's see. I'll put it in the middle until we figure out what to do with it. Should be pretty visible there. I'm gonna look around first before we go in that building, because I think we end up... Wait. Yeah, we can jump over to the boat, right? Let me check out these cars while the wolves are away. Got a flare.
This will come in handy.
Got another hat. A lot of things we don't need, but we can break them down. The door is sealed shut. Got some barrels. Got another truck we can search. Car battery.
All this gear is slowing me down.
I do want these batteries for bullets. We're gonna need them. Put that there for now. Newsprint.
Where's the good stuff?
Right there's the good stuff. Stacy's grape soda. I hear you. Not smelly, am I? Is he gonna get scared and run away, or is he gonna attack? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Are you looking at me? Everything back here? Okay. Let's go into these buildings. Not so tough without your big friends, huh? Put these batteries together. So the machine shop, I think, is over
like a lot
there.
of gear.
It's like over in that direction. It's gonna be tricky to get there. Let's check out this building. That's what you get for playing on the pallets. How many times have I told you guys to stay off the pallets? It's a safety issue. I'll write a report. I mean, this is like the third time I've talked to you about that. And who's been riding these carts through the factory? Come on, guys. Got a rope to climb right there. Oh, he says we're hungry. Huh. See if there's any loot in the middle area. I think I'd make a good supervisor, don't you? Get off the pallets. You're gonna get hurt. Got another flask. Ooh, that's cool.
Here.
Got some wires. Okay. Well, that flask is good, at least. Alright, let's go around the back side. We're a bit heavy to be climbing ropes right now. Okay, so here is, thanks to Basharobe, I think is his name, you can actually do some kind of cool things here. You could go into the building modification mode and like shut the door, I think. It like pushes you out, and then you say leave customization mode, and you say no. Oh, but we're still inside. If we were forced outside, we could keep like moving things around. Should we try it? I've always wanted to try it. Alright, so we like get here and shut the door. Are we on the outside or the inside? No, okay. I might mess with it later. It's kind of a glitch. Ooh, improvised hatchet.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah. We're getting super heavy with all this loot, but I mean, I can't complain. Okay, I got more tin cans. I'm gonna take these over to the trailer because I think we can make things with them, maybe. Sardines, boots. Somebody was stuck here, I think, with the wolves outside.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That's a really nice hat. Miscellaneous loot.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Mackinac jacket. Ooh, flare shell. Nice. This is not a bad location, you know? Maybe it's a starting location even. You can deal with the wolves. Got some flour. Yay, we can make more pancakes.
Could end up being useful.
Or some rosehip pies, maybe? Okay, anything back here? Ooh, skillet. Man, I'm so heavy. Running oats. There's some good loot here. It's a shame I'm just so heavy. I'm gonna move you by the door, I think. Because I do want to go into the boat. I'm just moving way too slow right now. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff we don't need. Got the expedition parka, hat, another toque, urban parka, some boots, and another hat, Mackinac jacket. I mean, really just a ton of clothing. And then we did pick up some tools, didn't we? Okay, the improvised hatchet. You know, I'll probably take this stuff back to the trailer. That's kind of a little higher quality loot. Just dropping those clothes really is going to help us. You know what? I need this wood back.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I need that wood back at the trailer. Let's go back to the trailer and dump all of this loot. That's really slowing us down. It's kind of a nice central location. Not too far from the main road, if we ever need to come back and get past the wolves or whatever. So we got to make our way up and around this catwalk area. And then over the roofs. The roofs. We even have restrooms, guys. It's really good. Now would actually probably be a good time to harvest that wolf. Because the other wolves are scared, you know? Drop all this wood. And, you know, I could drop some of this coal. I didn't realize we had 14 pieces. Yeah, we'll take 4 pieces. Okay, I do want to get this wolf. I am hungry, actually. Let's eat some rotten sardines. Get a little bit of vitamin C. And drink the soda. Hello, Wolfie. Eat some more rotten sardines. And then we've got rotten sardines. And I just found this can of sardines. You know, there are people who do sardine diets. Have you heard of that before? That's all they eat for like a month or something. Sardines every day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. And it's supposed to like reset your body or something. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it resets your body. And the biggest problem is, in my opinion, you're never going to want to eat sardines again. Like, supposedly it's supposed to have health benefits, but I can just imagine you're never going to want to eat sardines again. Anyway, okay, we got this wolf here. And get the pelt, get the guts, get the meat. We don't really have to worry about being attacked. Is that everything? Okay. It's nice he died so close to our home. I guess it kind of makes up for him ruining some of our clothing. I guess he didn't ruin it, but took a chunk out of some of our clothing, apparently.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay. Actually, I have to harvest the meat first, don't I? I forgot about that part. It's getting kind of late. Let's go inside. We'll drop these inside. Okay, we're gonna drop all this here. And then we can put some of the loot back in this box. Oh, we gotta drop the wolf pelt. Drop that, get that curing. We do want to bring... I want to bring the stuff that we're going to need, like the dusting sulfur. Oh, by the way, did I leave like all the cans of stuff back at the cabin? I did, I think. There were like cans of this stuff, stump remover and dusting sulfur. I think I did leave them back at the cabin. I can't believe I did that, though. Huh. Okay. Well, we do have to go back there anyway, eventually, to check out the lighthouse. Or let's see, there was like a truck over there, right? Okay. Did we pick up more clothing? We did not.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Could probably drop some food. Essentially, we're going to want to go up the rope. Can leave these. Can leave the firearm cleaning kit. We'll take the hacksaw. I have a feeling we might need that. We can leave the improvised. Actually, you know what? We could take that and fix it to level up our machining skills. Let's leave the perfect rifle ammunition. Leave the whetstone. We're going to leave the sled. There we go. We're lightweight. Alright, let's go do the rope climb. Okay. So wait a minute. Oh yeah, so we go to the rope climb and then we go to the boat after? Yeah, we go to the boat and then we go in that building. Okay, now I'm getting it. Let's drink a coffee. I don't have any cooked. Okay, wasn't there like a bag around here somewhere? Okay, it's a one-way drop. So the bag is not on those stairs, is it? I think it's on another set of stairs.
I could use this.
We'll just check these containers as we go. Maybe we'll find something good. Oops. Let's try that again.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay. Well, we're going to take what we find, I guess. Let's see, technician's notebook. Bloody piece of notebook paper. Comsat, Canada. Wolves won't let up. I put up a track to get above them, but they won't leave. Most food here's spoiled. Going to try and rig up something in that old cannery workshop, but I'm staring down a deep hole here, guys. Can only hope you reach me soon. Just leaving this here in case it goes even worse. Oh, that's too bad. So, unfortunately, in order to get into the workshop, we have to have an aurora. Okay, we got some water. But at least we found the code. When there's an aurora, we do know the code, so we can get into the locked work. What is that? A mill? Machine shop? Okay. I'm going to drop down into the boat. I like the spray paint. It's kind of cool.
Is it food or...
Hey, sardines. I was just wishing I had some sardines. Unfortunately, I can't go into the boat, it looks like. Nothing back here.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, these doors are sealed. Can't go up the ladder. Alright, let's get on the dock. Somebody dropped their scarf. Nice little tugboat. No, that's not a tugboat. It's a fishing vessel, isn't it? Oh, are you guys back? I don't think they can get to me. So we're going to go up and over them with the little system the guy rigged up. Oh, hello. Aww. No, I can't say anything funny about that. That's just sad.
This'll come in handy.
That's really sad. Precious. Okay, wait. Are there two of you? We're just treating you as one container? Okay. Well, oh, I did find a few more bullets, I guess. Let's reload while we have solid ground under our feet. Oh, I just found one bullet, I guess that's all. Okay, we've got some stairs we can go up. Let's check out this catwalk system this guy built for us. Got some accelerant. Hello there. Do you run away if I aim at you? Yeah. Okay, we got some firewood. Ooh, look at this, guys. More woodworking tools.
What have we here?
Ooh, that's cool. We can make 2 base locations now. What's out here? So these connect. This goes up here. We are up above the pesky wolves. I bet they're hoping I drop. I slip and fall. So I think some more wolves spawned in when we triggered that. When we went up the rope or whatever. Just to kind of show off the catwalks. Right, okay. Hey there. I really don't want to waste bullets on you guys anymore. Kind of low. You know what would be nice is if I could drop some of this loot right in front of our trailer. Maybe I could drop some of the firewood down below. Okay, we go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way. This is a one-way drop, so we can't get back up. We'll go over here. Got a little container.
I can still eat this.
I know why these timberwolves are so grumpy. All they've had to eat are sardines for the last little while. Every meal, sardines. They want something new. Okay, got a little bit of fabric there. Can run and drop on this, maybe. Hey, Wolfie. I suppose I could use the rifle on them, but... Do I have the rifle or did I leave it behind? I do have the rifle. I kind of hate to use the bullets, though. They're mostly just annoying. I want to save these bullets for a real hunt, like a moose. Wait, please tell me I'm not stuck. Oh, come on, don't let me drop down through there. Let's try this again. Don't want to have to redo this. Come on, there we go. Yeah, we want to save these rifle bullets for big game. You know, like moose or bear. Okay, how do we get in here? Right here? Okay. It's a little tricky.
Could end up being useful.
Got another stim. There's the bag we were looking for, the backpack.
I could use this.
Arrow shaft. I wasn't expecting that. Worn hoodie. It's kind of cool. Gotta stop and appreciate the graffiti sometimes. Ooh, that's cool. These kind of look like pastel paintings more than spray paint. So maybe the wolves will just get bored and go away. That'd be kind of nice.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
All right. So there is loot down below. You can see down there, guys. There's a trunk. Might be a dead body. Miscellaneous. Oh, a container. Is that a shipping container we can cut open? So I'll have to check that out. matches. Alright. We've made it to the machine shop, I believe. Let's make sure we don't accidentally fall through. That would be annoying. Okay, here is the locked room.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, here's a keypad. Cannery memo, dusty piece of paper, the writing faded and scratched. That old radio tower is supposed to relay the weather, but half the time the damn thing is offline. And since the landslide last summer, we can't even get up the road anymore to check out what's going on. Bert is pretty sure the only way through is on the other side of the mountains, somewhere off the ravine between the provincial park, Mystery Lake I think it's called, and the highway along the coastline. What's management going to do about this? Without a way to check on the equipment, all the automation in the world won't do us much good out here. I know there's a technician kit someplace on the island attached to that tower company. Maybe they could help us out. And don't forget to get a copy of the workshop's door code when you're up there. Illegible. Okay. Well, we do have the door code. Do we want to leave wood here? I don't know if we do or not. We do have a lot of it. We picked up some cedar. Drop a piece of coal or two, I guess. Be kind of annoying if you got stuck here, wouldn't it? I'll drop another coal. Yeah, we'll leave some stuff here. Maybe even some matches. There you go. Future, whoever. Me or somebody else. Okay, so we have to come back here when there is an aurora. Since I made it there, maybe there'll be one tonight. I don't know. Might trigger one. Got a beautiful sunset. Wow, look at this view. Let's see what's in this little building. Oh, that's the workshop. Okay, so I can't get in there, right? I suppose, guys, we could wait here. The sun is setting. We could wait and see if we get an aurora. Distress pistol.
Let's hope I never have to use this on anyone.
Sardines, knife, flare shell, baseball hat. Another 2 more flare shells. Okay, I'm gonna get this out. Let's see. Let's get out our other flare shell. Use. We're gonna load it up. Okay, nice. So now we have 2 loaded flare shells, or flare guns. So whichever one I pull out, I'm gonna be able to shoot it. Okay, we might be having an aurora kicking in here. I'm gonna check down here, see if there's any loot. I do need to remember to drop some of the items that we carried all the way over here, like the dusting sulfur, stump remover, stuff like that. Oh, I hear an aurora. It's starting. Nice, got the aurora coming in. Well, guys, if you made it this far into the video, I would like to say thank you so much for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.